Welcome to our podcast, Exploring the World. Today we will be exploring the vibrant tapestry of Nigeria. I'm Hector, your host, joined by our contributors. The first one is Marco, who will give us some context about Nigeria. Please, Marco, show us a little bit of your knowledge.
Hi everyone. I'm going to talk about something basic in Nigeria. Well, Nigeria is a country with a great potential for foreign investment and tourism. It has a population of more than 200 million people, a growing economy, and a rich culture. However, Nigeria also faces some challenges such as corruption, insecurity, and infrastructure. Nigeria is bordered by Benin to the west, Cameroon to the east, Chad and Niger to the north, and the Atlantic Ocean on the south. The capital of Nigeria is Abuja. Nigeria is a diverse country with over 500 different ethnic groups. The largest ethnic groups are the Hausa, the Yoruba, and the Igbo. The official language of Nigeria is English, but many native languages are also spoken.
Thanks for sharing with us your knowledge, Marco. Then, continuing with the program, we have the visit from Oscar, who is going to talk about the culture and the best places to visit in Nigeria. Please give us some details about it.
Thank you. Talking about culture, Nigeria is a country with many different groups of people. There are over 2,050 tribal groups, and one of the most important ones is the Yoruba. They are famous for their art and religion. In the city of Ife, you can see old terracotta heads from the 12th century, showing the history of the Yoruba people. It's appropriate to say that Nigerian food is really special. They have tasty dishes like jollof rice and suya, which is grilled with spiced meat on a stick. Jollof rice is a colorful and flavored dish made with rice, tomatoes, and various spices, while suya is a delicious street food that you can find almost everywhere. Nigeria makes most of the palm oil in the world, and they use it in a lot of yummy recipes, from soups to stews. Palm oils add a unique flavor to many Nigerian dishes. Now, let's talk about cool things to see in Nigeria. The first one that I want to mention is Lagos. Lagos is the biggest city in Nigeria, full of culture and modern life. You can visit the Balgo market and relax on the beaches of Tarka Bay. Talking about nature, Nigeria has beautiful places like beaches, rainforests, and waterfalls. You can do fun outdoor activities like hiking, camping, swimming, and fishing. For the side of history and archaeology, Nigeria has a really long history. There are old places to visit like the Osun Osogbo, Sacred Grove, and the Kano Ruins. If you're a fan of the animals, Nigeria is a home to a variety of fascinating wildlife, including elephants, lions, giraffes, and playful monkeys. If you want to visit these incredible creatures in their natural habitat, head over the Yankari National Park. Music and dance. In Nigeria, music and dance are vibrant expressions of everyday life. Afrobeat is a genre pioneered by the legendary Fela Kuti, has gained global fame for its infectious rhythms and powerful messages. Experience the heartbeat of Nigeria culture by immersing yourself in the lively nightlife of Laos, where the streets come alive with the sound of live music and the beats of African rhythms. It is a celebration that captures the spirit and soul of Nigeria.
Thank you, Oscar, for sharing your knowledge with us. Then, Mateo is going to give us a little bit of the frame, the economic potential of Nigeria. Please.
Hello to everyone. I'm going to explain you something about the economic potential of Nigeria. To start with this topic, we must clarify that Nigeria is the largest population country in Africa, exceeding with 200 million of people. This, on the positive sides, give a large population that can provide a big labor force and this can contribute to increased productivity, innovation, and a potential for a demographic divide. However, this challenge a lot of unemployment, especially among the young ones, because they don't used to be so skillful or educated as they mean to be. So it's hard for the Nigerian people to get a job. On our side, we have the natural resources in which Nigeria is very rich. They have a lot of resources like oil and gas, and they are the top exporter of these two natural resources. They also have a lot of gold, cobalt, and silver. On our side, Nigeria also have a lot of arable land. They have almost 40% of their lands are not being used. So this could be a really good option to companies wanting to invest in agricultural products to visit Nigeria and to use their lands that they are not using so they can get a profit.
Perfect, Mateo. Thanks for sharing with us. And last but not least, I'm going to talk about some of the main companies or the most important companies that operate Nigeria. For the oil companies, we have Shell, we have ExxonMobil, we have Chevron, we have Total and Eni, which are some of the large oil companies with significant operations in oil and gas extraction in Nigeria. Related to the banks, some of the leading banks in Nigeria include the First Bank of Nigeria, the United Bank for Africa, Guaranty Trust Bank, Access Bank, and Zenith Bank. They control much of the Nigerian banking system. Then, for the telecommunications, we have MTN and Globacom, which are the largest mobile phone companies. But we also have others like Airtel and Nine Mobile, which also have an important presence on Nigeria's commerce. Manufacturing and consumer goods, we have companies like Unilever, Nestle, PC Cousins, and Nigerian Breweries, which dominate their respective consumer goods and market segments in Nigeria. For the construction materials, we have Dangote Group, BUA Group, and Lafarge Group, which are the leaders in cement and other bulking materials in the country. For the companies that run the energy business, we have companies like Seplat Petroleum and Oando, who are active in natural gas and fuel distribution along all Nigeria. Last, we have the companies that work in retail and consumer goods, who are the chains like ShopRite, Spar, and recently Carrefour supermarkets are expanding in Nigeria. Nigeria's continued population and economic growth is attracting investments from large multinational companies in sectors such as oil, banking, telecommunications, manufacturing, retail, and consumer goods. That will be everything for today's podcast. Stay tuned for the next episodes where we will be talking about France. And please don't forget to share this with your friends and family if you want to keep learning and sharing the knowledge with them. Thanks. Bye.